Hey there, welcome to another amazing time of the program. My name is James, all the way giving you from Vantage Agency, and we are excited to have you join us to let me know where you are catching us from, where you're from, season, and we are excited to have an amazing discussion. But without further ado, let's get right into it by beginning this session with art. You know how we do it every time we are here. We'll get started with this ad and then I'll bring up my guest. Luckily, today my guest is here. We'll be doing justice to the topic. Go nowhere. I'll be back right after this break.
Hi, welcome to Vantage Agency. We are famous in helping you and your family relocate abroad through the study route. We help you get very affordable programs in good schools in Canada, UK, Australia, and other high-income countries.
Also, we guide and supervise your study visa application for yourself or your family to any country of your choice and to ensure that the visas are approved.
Go through this page and click on the eligibility check button to check if you are eligible to travel through us.
Awesome. Go through the page and let's know if you are eligible to travel through us. The website is scrolling through right now. And then without further ado, like I said, let me quickly bring up my guest so we could do a meaningful conversation today. Hello.
Hello, James. Good evening.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Can you hear me? Good
Yes, I
evening.
can hear
How are
you.
you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you very
Awesome. Go
much.
ahead. Let's. Okay. Hope the festive period has started in your own end.
Of course, it has. Thank you so much. It has started and we are feeling it already. So,
Yeah.
yes, it's the festive
Very,
season and we're enjoying it. Thank you.
very necessary. Is expected.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So last week we were talking about um, what are the benefits of studying abroad, opportunities available to you when you study abroad. So we'll be continuing that conversation. Just in case you missed out on that conversation, this is like a recap of that same conversation to remind you of some of the things that we said. And then if you are not really aware, you should know that studying abroad has a lot of opportunities that comes with it, not just the degree. Yes, you get a degree, but aside of course the degree you get, there's a whole lot of other opportunities that come with it, and that is what we are going to be discussing on this episode. And so I'll just allow my guests to do some introduction, and then we'll get right into that conversation. Go ahead, please.
All right. Thank you very
Can you hear
much,
me?
James. And thank you. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly. Thank you very much again. And thank you for always having me on the show. It is always a
All right, so
pleasure
just
to
go
be
ahead.
here. All right. So thank you. Like I said, so today you've already done introduction about the topic. For we started this last week. So today we're going to be talking more on the benefits, of studying abroad, the things you benefit for studying abroad. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. I mean, there are numerous, there are a lot of things you benefit for, studying abroad, right? But today I'm going to be just I'm going to be mentioning a few, right? Now, first of all, let me start by saying that studying abroad, it's more like an open door to a lot of opportunities, right? So, for example, studying abroad can open a lot of doors of opportunities for you more beyond your imagination, right? Okay, so I have a few here. One of the things you benefit for studying abroad is there are lots, but I'm going to mention just few of them. One of them I have here is enhanced global perspective, right? Now, what does this mean? Studying abroad gives you this opportunity to have this global perspective. There's a way you go, when you study out of your country, you have this, you get to learn and see the world differently. So it gives you this global perspective. You begin to see the world differently. You begin to learn a lot of new things that, naturally you wouldn't have even thought of, right? For example, global perspective, it could even give you opportunities for global businesses and the likes, right? That will even bring me down to job opportunities, international job opportunities. You can get good job opportunities, good paying job for studying, just for studying abroad, right? Another thing is there is also cultural difference. If you're the type of person that is so curious, right, you want to know about different culture, that is one of the fastest way for you to learn about different culture, about the diverse culture we have, worldwide. So studying abroad can give you that opportunity. That's one thing you can equally benefit from studying abroad, right? Another thing we want to talk about is language proficiency. That one, you get to learn international language, right? Trust me, you for example, you're schooling in France, and then you want to tell me you for if you're schooling in France and then you learn how to speak French, right? That is an added advantage to you. You and I, you're going to agree on that even if it's not France, there are other countries where you're going to study and then you get to learn about their languages, their culture. All of these things are things that you benefit for
Yeah.
studying abroad, just studying abroad alone. So you're not just going there to just study, learn your preferred program, and then you just come out. It's more like if you heard me when I started, I said it's an open door to a lot of opportunities. So it opens so many doors to a lot of opportunities for you, like the language proficiency, the culture, the global perspective, good job opportunities, good standard of living. There are a lot of them. So study abroad is not just about you going there and studying and then come back home, but then it opens a lot of opportunities for you, right? So I don't know if you have any questions you want to you have any
Yeah.
question you want to ask. You can, as regards one of the benefits of studying abroad. Please do well to drop it in the comment section, and I'm going to take it from there. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I love the fact that you've touched on two parts, one of which you said you have the opportunity, like those who joined us in the last edition. I actually talked about that
Mm-hmm.
as well. And I said that it makes sense in your CV when you add that you've worked for a foreign country. So when you study abroad, when you go for study,
Exactly.
it gives you that opportunity to work as part of the study. So without
Mm-hmm.
working now, you have a foreign experience. So when you go back to your home country, you can include it in your CV that at a certain time in my journey, I worked in a so so and so company that is based in any of the countries you are schooling in. Right. So that's
Yeah.
one of the beautiful things about studying abroad. And she also mentioned that the language for some of us is just our African language or your own homeland language that you know. But when you travel out, you have the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to learn a different language, a different culture, a different way of life that you may not know if you had not gone through that study route. So just for someone who is still contemplating, should I even study abroad? Is there need for this studying? I already have a degree, so what am I going to do? Right? It helps you have an international experience that you wouldn't have gotten it if you didn't study abroad. And another factor another benefit that I also mentioned in the time was when I talked about alumni bodies, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
study
Yeah.
abroad, it gives you that alumni body that you can belong to. Even in your home country where you're attending your country, there's an alumni association that you are a part of. The only way you can join that association is when you are a student of that school, or you graduate from that school, right? And so when you study, imagine, for instance,
Exactly.
you are
Mm-hmm.
at the airport and you see someone wearing a uniform that kind of person. How do you feel relating with that kind of person? There's this excitement that you get that, oh, okay, this person is good in a school, like maybe at Harvard or any of the high income countries, right? There's this joy you get when you are associating with people like that. And those things can only come when you study in the course of that school. You can't be in that association if you were never a member of that school. You can't be in that association if you were never a member
Exactly.
of that school, right? So those are some of the benefits that comes with it. I don't know if you have some others that you want
Mm-hmm.
to add right now, if you can hear me.
Yeah, there's so much. Actually, there are a lot of things you benefit for studying abroad. I think we've practically covered a few,
Yeah,
not all of them, because there are lots, right? Aside all that
yeah.
we have mentioned, there's still a lot. It's a wide topic that we really cannot
Mm-hmm,
cover everything tonight.
mm-hmm.
So we're going to be giving you, as
Yeah,
the session continues, we're going to be talking about them on, giving you tips of giving you ideas of the things for those who are out there saying that what are the things, what do I benefit for studying abroad. So you want to tune in. So as the session is going on, we're going to be dropping all of
Yeah.
these benefits for you time to time, back to back. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, James?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. I think I'm having some network glitch, but go ahead. I can hear you.
All right. Okay, so I was just I was saying I was talking about to the
Yeah,
people
go
out there who
ahead.
are watching us right now
Okay.
that they should tune in to our live, our live sessions, and we're going to be talking about all of the things they benefit, most especially for
Yeah,
those
yeah.
people who are out there wondering what are the
Mm-hmm.
things they need to, they're going to benefit for studying abroad, for being an international student. So we are going to be talking about them often in this live session. So you want to stay tuned, and each time we're coming here live, you want to stay tuned so you can hear all of these benefits to boost your should I say your energy now,
Yeah.
or your morale for studying abroad, right? So that's one of the essence of us being here in this live session. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also let
Of
me even
course.
talk about
Of course.
one
And
thing I
also,
really
so like we always say
one
on this.
thing. Mhm. Go ahead. I can't hear you, please. Can you hear me, James? Hello.
Can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you now.
All right. So I was go ahead. You were about saying something. So go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about
Go ahead with your point.
one of the from the benefit I have listed on today. I talked about enhancing global
Can you
perspective.
hear
I
me?
talked about yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you. All right. If you can
All
hear
right.
me, I
So I
talked
was
about
saying that you could go ahead. You were about sharing something before I.
yes. All right. If you can hear me, I talked about, the benefits of studying abroad, and I mentioned a few of them. I talked about enhancing global perspective. I talked about cultural, adaptation. I talked about what cultural adaptation. I talked about language proficiency, right? So out of these three, I want to talk more on global perspective. So I know that there are a lot of international students that study abroad, and as a result of that, probably when they're done, they even look at some of them work while they are studying, right? There are some countries that give you opportunity as a student to work while you study. So all of this thing is an addition to your career. Okay, well, by the time you have an international working experience and you are staying in a country for at least a year or more, then it gives you it gives this it gives you a wider opportunities, right? It gives you a wider opportunities. It gives you this higher career opportunities, higher chances. Just like James has mentioned, by the time you're back on in your country, and you have this international experience already stamped on your CV, people know that okay, you are globally experienced, right? So this that's what I am talking about by global, perspective. It gives you, because that job you worked in, you must have gained one or two international experience, right? That is equally also different, or that may be different from what you had done in your home country. So yes, it enhances global perspective. You begin to see the world differently. You learn different, you gain different experience in terms of job, in terms of your business, in terms of your career, your education. You have a different global perspective, which also is a benefit to your career, right? Because you have experienced, you have gathered experience in different should I say, you have gathered an international, or you gain an international experience, which I believe most employees out there will be looking at. So yes, one benefit of studying abroad is that it enhances global perspective. And also, I talked about the language proficiency. This is very beautiful. If you're the type that that catching up with languages is very easy for you, this one you're going to enjoy it very well, right? Because imagine you speaking, aside English language, imagine you speaking two or more other languages. You are speaking French, you could speak German, you could speak, beautiful international language. Trust me, it's an addition to you. Okay, it's an addition to you. So yeah, there are a lot of benefits for studying abroad. And James also talked about these international bodies. Yes, it gives you this opportunity to belong to international bodies. You will see your fellow people, your fellow students in there that are in organizations. So it gives you, studying abroad gives you this opportunity to be among a member of international bodies. And trust me, such international bodies also equally comes with a lot of opportunities as well. So these are the things that studying abroad you can only get via studying abroad. You cannot get it, or you cannot even belong to such organization if you are not already an international student. So being an international student is an open door to a whole lot of opportunities. Is an open door to a whole lot of opportunities aside the educational opportunities, because on educational level you're going to be learning a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I mentioned sometime in this session that
Mm-hmm.
there are levels to education. Education is the same everywhere, but there are levels to this education. I think sometimes in one of our sessions I talked about it. So these are the opportunities, or these are the things you benefit for being an international student.
Yeah. I like the idea that if you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Anyway, just let me know if you can
I
hear
can hear
me.
you very well. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Also,
I can
so
hear
one
you
of the things that she
clearly.
has really stressed about that a lot of people take for granted is the opportunity that you could actually move. You can actually relocate with family. You're dependent when you secure admission in other countries, right? So if you have been thinking of how to give your family a treat, or you want them to go to a new land, see a new experience, studying abroad also give you that opportunity to not just go alone. You could actually go with your family members. Your dependents could
Mm-hmm.
also go with you on that trip, and so that gives a more robust experience to your family members, not just to you, right? There are some people who, in their whole family, they are just few people that have traveled out. But when you go study abroad, you can actually come with dependents, and that in itself give a more robust experience to your family members. So it's not just you calling and telling them how life is over there. You could also have them over there with you. And this opportunity comes to you when you go through study, right? When you study abroad, that also gives you that avenue to go with your family to experience a new town, a new life, a new culture, not just for yourself but also for your family as well. And another factor that you could also still consider is that you could actually get a job when you're done studying, and you can stay in those countries, right? You are now equipped with the right information to actually work in those countries. So when you are coming, if for instance, if you're a graduate in Nigeria and you get a job in a foreign country, there's a high chance that before you start work, they might give you some level of orientation.
Mm-hmm.
Some cases they might even reduce your level based on the work experience that you currently have is not from that country. But if you have studied in that country, and during the course of your studying you have worked in that country, you are more likely to get a higher level, right? You are more likely to get a job in a higher level, unlike if you are just moving into the country for just the work related, right? So that's another benefit that comes when you study abroad. You have a foreign work experience that is easy for the home country to just accept you in and start working, because you've worked with them, you've been in that country for a while, and so it's easier for you to now show credibility, show your work experience that they can now relate with, unlike when it was just, oh, I have worked in my home country and I want to work here. I don't know if that makes sense, right? That's something that you should also consider. You can hear me, let me know you can hear me on the other side.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
So
I
thank you
can
so
hear
much.
you loud
So
and clear.
just in case you're just joining us, you're welcome on board. Yeah, we're excited that you are here with us. For those who have questions, do well to drop them in the comment section. If you're going to watch a replay, let me know in the replay where you are watching us from. And if you have questions, also drop them in the comment sections. We'll be answering them on this session or in subsequent session. Maybe your question is not related to career opportunities. Maybe yours is you're interested in the admission process and the courses and all of those things. You can drop them in the comment sections, and then we will do more sessions with those questions to best answer them, because I know one edition is not enough to answer all of your questions, and I don't think I have all the answers immediately in one session. So please feel free to keep sending those questions, and then if you feel, or you want to send them to a mail, you want it to be anonymous, or you don't want people to see it on the comment, don't worry, we got you covered. There's an email that is specifically designed for this. You can send your questions to this email that I'll be showing on your screen right now. Yes, if you have questions that you would like us to answer during this session or other sessions, send them as an email to contentadvantageagency.ca. That again is contentadvantageagency.ca. And so you do that. But let me get back to Rolly. So Rolly, we're giving some people these benefits, right? A lot of people want to know,
Mhm.
so how do I get started on this whole process? How do I get started? How can Vantage Agency help me experience this thing? You've talked about culture, you've talked about work experience, you've talked about exploring a new country. How can I get this experience? So go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. How can you get this experience, or how can you benefit? How can you enjoy from this benefit, from the benefits of studying
Yeah.
abroad, right? Yes. How to start, first of all, is to visit our website www.vantageagency.ca to book for a free consultation with us,
Mhm,
and we are going to kickstart from there. Okay, I'll take it again,
mhm.
www.vantageagency.ca.
Yeah.
That's a link to our website, www.vantageagency.ca, right? Visit our website and click on anywhere you see the eligibility button, and
Vantage
you
Agency.
book for a free consultation, and you have our team. You're going to have a
Yeah.
one-on-one session with our team where you're going to be having all your questions are going to be answered, right? You have an opportunity to talk with our expert. They're going to be answering all of your questions one at a time. Okay. So www.vantageagency.ca
Mhm.
is the link to the website to visit to get started with us.
Awesome. So for those who, yeah, if you can hear me, let me quickly take this break. For those who are just joining, don't go nowhere. We just want to play a quick break for you to get more update on how we can best help you. This would definitely help you. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go nowhere. We would be back.
Hi, welcome to Vantage Agency. We are famous in helping you and your family relocate abroad through the study route. We help you get very affordable programs in good schools in Canada, UK, Australia, and other high-income countries.
Also, we guide and supervise your study visa application for yourself or your family to any country of your choice, and to ensure that the visas are approved.
Go through this page and click on the eligibility check button to check if you are eligible to travel through us.
All right, James, are you back? If you're back, I think I can see myself. Are you back on the call? Okay, so while we wait for James to join us, if you can hear me very well, I will just continue from where he stopped, where he talked about studying abroad, giving not just you the opportunity to relocate, it also
Yeah.
gives you and your family members to relocate. All right, James, welcome back. So this
Yeah.
studying abroad,
Go
one of
ahead.
the things you
Sorry for
usually
that
benefit,
interruption.
that's fine. One of the things you
Mm-hmm.
benefit for studying abroad is it's an open door. I always like to use the word open door. So it's an open door opportunity for not just you, it rolls down to your dependent as well. your spouse, your
Yeah.
kids. It gives all of you that opportunity. Okay, so studying abroad gives you, it's an open door opportunity for you yourself, the primary applicant, and equally your family members to equally relocate as well, either via the study route or as your
Family
dependent,
members.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, all of your family members. So that
Yeah.
and the one beautiful thing is that for some of them, or
Mhm.
your dependents equally, they equally have their own benefits as well, because there's some countries that your dependent can equally do a full-time job,
Of
right?
course.
So imagine you're studying and your spouse is
Yeah.
working, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that an awesome benefit, right? So yes, these are the things that studying abroad
Of course. Of
brings to
course.
the table for you.
Yeah. So, like she already said, that's a very beautiful benefit of studying abroad and going with your spouse, because that gives them an opportunity to actually work, right? They can work while you are schooling, so you are not alone to bear all of the financial burdens that come with studying. So that's an opportunity that you should also consider. So when you are going to study, it's not just about you alone, right? It's not just you. Your families are not left behind in the process of it all. Your families are not abandoned. So you don't go to study so that, oh, you'll forget them. No, it's to make your own life better, make your family better, and make your contribution to society a whole lot more meaningful, right? If you've experienced life in a different country, the way you react, the way you talk, the way you act will be different from those who are just in one place for a very long time. So
Mhm.
studying abroad gives you a new perspective that you can now bring into your home country, that helps you create more meaningful impact. So this is another benefit for those who are thinking, okay, so why should I study abroad? You have an opportunity to make a global impact, because not just your own home country, you are in a foreign country that you can make contribution to that country's welfare. So it's not just about you alone. Oh, it's just me. No, you have the opportunity to make impact in those other countries. And so what are you waiting for? If I was you, if I were in your shoes, I'll quickly hit that email, that link now, www.vantageagency.ca, to get started today. Stop procrastinating it. 2024 is just around the corner. You want to go find out more details about it, right? Click that link, get started on your process, and we would really, really love to talk to you. So I'll leave it to Rolly now to tell you more details on what you will do when you go ahead, click that link. So go ahead, please. Rolly, can you hear me? All right. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but do let me know if you can hear me. All right. I guess her network is having issues. But anyway, this is the much we can take on today's edition. So, what you want to do, if you've heard all we've said and it makes sense to you that you really want to start your study abroad journey, all you have to do right now is just to go to this website, www.vantageagency.ca, to get started on your process. When you take that link, they will give you an eligibility test to take. You take the eligibility test, and then you book a free consultation session. A free consultation session. You don't have to pay anything. You just come to that session and then be a part of that session. Let us hear from you and your goals and what you intend to do with your studying abroad journey, and then we'll be able to provide important solutions for you that will help you. So the link again is www.vantageagency.ca to get started on this. This is the much we can take on today's edition. Thank you so much for joining. We look so much to 2020 as an amazing thing in store for us and for you as well. We hope that you will be a part of that journey. We are rooting for you, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. Okay, my guest is here. Let's see if we could just wrap it up. If she has a few more words to say.
All
All right,
right,
go
thank you
ahead. Let's
very much.
quickly wrap it up.
Sorry about that. I had a network glitch. Okay, so yes, thank you very much. I think I heard you talking about wrapping it up. So yes, thank you very much for having me, and for our
Yeah.
viewers, thank you very much, for staying with us till this time. It means that you actually enjoyed the show. So I would also say it again, for you to get started, for you to also benefit from this study abroad, packages or benefits, you want to rush down to our website, www.vantageagency.ca,
Yeah.
www.vantageagency.ca. Go to our website and book for a free consultation. free consultation. Our consultation is absolutely and 100% free. Okay, book for our website. Go to our website and book for a session with us, and we are going to get started. Okay, so thank you very much.
Awesome, you've heard it from her. Go to our website right now and book your free consultation, and we'll see you on the other side. Many thanks for joining, Rolly. Enjoy the festive
Thank you so
period,
much.
and see you on the other side.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Awesome. So you listening to us now from any part of the world that you're watching or you're going to watch a replay, we hope that this session has been an amazing time for you. We apologize for all of the technical glitches along the way. We are hoping to serve you better, and we look forward to more robust conversation on the other side. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your day, depending on when you're watching this, and enjoy your holiday season. All the
Hi, welcome to Vantage Agency. We are famous in helping you and your family relocate abroad through the study route. We help you get very affordable programs in good schools in Canada, UK, Australia, and other high-income countries.
Also, we guide and supervise your study visa application for yourself or your family to any country of your choice and to ensure that the visas are approved.
Go through this page and click on the eligibility check button to check if you are eligible to travel through us.